there is an end game. It has been working towards it for a long time. This has not been going on for 5 years or 50 years. This goes back thousands of years. And the key to increasing human control has been increasing human centralization of power. So, for instance, there was a time when the human race was made up of tribes. And the tribes decided what happened in the tribe. Then there came a big change when lots of tribes came together under what were called nations. And then a few people at the center of the nation were now dictating to all the former tribes that made up that nation. Through the European Union, we've gone to the next level, which is to bring the nations together under centralized control. And the idea eventually is to have a world government, world army, world central bank, world currency, cashless, which we're heading to so fast. And underpinning that structure of centralized global control is complete control of human perception.
Wait a minute, stop the press. What is the meaning of all this nightmarish mess? I guess my guess is just as good as yours. Welcome to the decade of the digital wars. Political whores, mainstream media prostitutes, and soldiers wearing microchips instead of boots. The roots of all evil are known and clear. And how many people are believing that the end is so near? Living in fear and mass frustration while everybody's witnessing the death of their nation. Yet everybody's on vacation, having fun. Coronal mass ejection, underestimate the sun. But there's no bunker for you or for me. And we can have a university at 3 or under a tree. But we'll never be free unless we fight for human rights. The soul only gets stronger when it faces the darkest nights. The darkest fights are yet to come. Challenges of a lifetime, will you succumb? You can run, but you cannot hide. And you need to hold on tight if you're in for this ride. Freedom died and we all let it happen. The rebel gets wound too tight, so he's snapping. No more hands clapping, hold your applause. An introspective moment, so it's time to pause. You cannot fight for a lost cause, nor should you. Resort to being a modern day martyr, but could you? Stop and think, blink, but don't flinch. The totalitarian tiptoe has creeped another inch.
You know, they talk about surveillance and all this technological surveillance, all this AI stuff. Well, it's not just surveillance. All the things that the human race posts on the internet, posts on social media, all that is being fed into AI, which is becoming enormously skilled at understanding the human psyche, therefore able to manipulate the human psyche to control what? We're back to it, control perception. But the end game, in terms of complete control of human perception, is to connect the human brain to artificial intelligence. Yeah, I'm talking about problem, reaction, solution. There's another technique that is the bedfellow, the stablemate of the problem, reaction, solution. I call it the totalitarian tiptoe. And what you do is you start at A and you know you're going to Z. But if you go in too big a leap to Z, the change is such that people go, what's going on? What's going on? What's happening? So you go as big a leap as you can, but not so big that people see the pattern.